Whenever a mainstream celebrity tries to start a YouTube channel, it usually does not go well. People like Will Smith, The Rock, and Brie Larson may have the support of the actual higher-ups on YouTube, but the general audience sees those celebrities trying to start a YouTube channel as shallow and just looking to make a quick buck. Even celebrities who do seem to make it work, like John Krasinski and Jack Black, end up losing steam after a few months. This is the case for almost every celebrity who has tried to get into YouTube except for one, Nicholas Cantu, YouTube name Junky Janker. Despite Junky being half the age of other celebrities, Junky would become a respectable figure on YouTube and Twitch. Throughout Junky's career on YouTube, he experimented with many different forms of content, like storytime animations, video essays, and sketch videos. He hopped from community to community, befriending some of the most talented creators on the platform to further his reach. By the time he unofficially retired from content creation, he proved himself to be more real than not just the other established celebrities on YouTube, but some of the YouTubers themselves. Join me as I tell the story of YouTube's favorite voice actor, Junky Janker. First, let me start off with who Junky Janker actually is. In 2017, Junky was known as Nicholas Cantu, a 14-year-old actor and voice actor. Some of his most famous roles are the voice of Diego in Dora and Friends, this dweeb from The Good Place, and, most notably, the voice of Gumball Watterson in Season 5 and 6 of The Amazing World of Gumball. He had also dabbled in stand-up comedy, which you can find on an old channel.
It's been a rocky road, but I've been making some progress. Yeah, I can finally say that I'm starting to grow some hair on my armpits. Yeah, check that out. Comes in real handy when I'm picking up chicks.
Now, if you were a kid in Cantu's position, you probably would not try to bother with YouTube. After all, you had your foot in the door for the television industry. Going from television to independent content creation would be seen as a step down. However, Cantu did not care about optics. What Cantu did care about were storytime animators like the Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animations. Cantu was a big fan of their videos and he wanted to make content just like them. And on August 1st, 2016, Cantu created the Junky Janker YouTube channel. The first public video on Junky's channel is a channel trailer posted on January 16th, 2018. However, in the video, he references past videos he had made that are no longer up, so he was already producing content for some time. Judging by the videos he showed in that video, they were storytime animations, like the ones his favorite YouTubers made. He had also already befriended some other storytime animators in the community, judging by the comments section, like Luke or Something and Infamous Swoosh, two creators that he is still friends with to this day. In his channel trailer, Junky mentions that he would be making storytime animations and sketch type videos in the future, and he kept his promise, uploading one of these two types of videos once a month until June. In June, Junky went to VidCon 2018, meeting up with many different creators from the animation community like Luke, Swoosh, IMTY, Torty, Laddie, and Illymation. VidCon showed that Junky had established himself as a member of a fastly growing YouTube community and had collabed with many of that community's big names. Now you may be wondering what made Cantu succeed on YouTube when many other mainstream celebrities with a lot more resources failed, and the answer is authenticity, which can be seen in two places. The first is that Junky genuinely cared about and was a fan of many content creators on YouTube. I think many celebrities who try to get into YouTube only look at the same 5 or so YouTubers to base their content around, which makes their content feel shallow and uninspired. On the other hand, Junky was inspired by many different YouTubers he grew up watching, and also added in his own unique ideas. When watching a Junky Janker video, it did not feel like you were watching a video made by a professional actor. It felt like you were watching a kid who loved memes, gaming, and animation and tell stories he thought were funny. This brings me to the second reason why Junky Janker succeeded, which was that Junky made YouTube videos because he liked to. He was not motivated by money or expanding his influence, he simply wanted to entertain people on the internet. Just like with the first point, many celebrities who get into YouTube treat it as a side gig to make money, and do not put a lot of effort into making their content entertaining, which results in their content being subpar. Junky Janker put his all into his videos, unlike many celebrities before and after him, which is how he was able to cultivate an audience of fans while others were not. Despite Junky seemingly being set up for success for the reasons just mentioned, he would not upload another video until December of 2018. He did remain active on other social media during this time, however, and he also expanded his outreach more with a collaboration with Alpharad, a gaming YouTuber most known for being able to beat the hardest Super Mario Maker level, Minecraft The Way Home. Then, in March of 2019, he came back to his channel under a new logo. Later that month, he would upload his most popular video ever, the Minecraft Revival of 2019. This video was basically a complete copycat of JSlot's video, a tribute to Minecraft, only with an added section about how the game was being revived.
Have you noticed that people are talking about Minecraft again? Memes are exploding in popularity, people are making more funny Minecraft jokes, and most importantly, we're getting nostalgic. If you look up any old Minecraft music video, the top comment will probably only have been posted a week ago.
However, people on YouTube did not care and enjoyed the video for being a simple video essay. Plus, this video would serve as a precursor for the future of Junky's content. 1 week before Junky posted the Minecraft Revival of 2019, he joined an up-and-coming Minecraft server called SMP Live. I'm unsure of how he got onto the server, but I'm guessing he either asked SMP Live founder Call Me Carson directly, or used his friend Luke to get in. Junky made a big splash on his first day on SMP Live, as when the other members heard that he was the voice actor of Gumball, they immediately began to try and persuade Junky to say things in the Gumball voice.
Welcome to church, thank you for attending. Very cool. I will eliminate the middle class. Thank you for attending. Thank you. Praise the Lord.
Thank you.
Originally, Junky streamed SMP Live on YouTube, but in April he switched over to Twitch, where he would stream for the rest of his career. Junky's streams made him even more popular, as he was collaborating with YouTubers and streamers outside of his previous community, like Call Me Carson, Ted Nivison, and Travis. Junky's success with Minecraft content on Twitch would attract the attention of DJ Killer Keemstar, who would invite Junky to participate in his Minecraft event Minecraft Monday. Junky would team with Leafiest Here's former editor Quackity for the first week. In the first week of the tournament, the team did alright, placing 7th overall. In the next one, however, while Junky and Quackity technically performed worse, they did score one major victory, killing James Charles.
Hey, come on, keep going. Oh shoot, it's James Charles! Now's my chance!
It's fine. Are there people behind us?
James Charles is gonna die today, boy!
Wait, is that you?
I got it! You got too hard!
Wow, this is
We're
like...
with James, guys.
Well, it's literally...
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, man! I got him!
Junky would go on to play in Minecraft Monday 3 more times, once with Call Me Carson in week 3, one more time with Quackity in week 6, and once with Technoblade in week 7. And with Technoblade, he placed 2nd as a team, 2 points behind Skeppy and Bad Boy Halo's team. Junky was able to captivate an entirely new audience in social media, despite being a celebrity. And again, I think the reason for this was his authenticity. Many fans of SMP Live and Quackity saw an established celebrity that seemed to have the same interests as a lot of their community, like Minecraft and Super Smash Bros, so they began to follow him. Despite this massive boost in success, however, Junky began to slow down content after June. He started uploading and streaming a lot more infrequently, until in early 2021, he ceased making content entirely. I'll talk about why Junky quit later in the video. But in the present, the reason why Junky began uploading and streaming less frequently was probably because Cantu was cast as one of the leads in the TV show The Walking Dead Road Beyond in July, a show that would go on for 2 seasons throughout the early 2020s. There are still some notable uploads from Junky after June of 2019, however. The first video he uploaded after the Minecraft Revival of 2019 was not made until July, and the title implies that it was only made in 24 hours. His next, and technically last, video will not be uploaded until May of 2020, almost a full year later. This video was a history lesson on some of the most awesome moments throughout humanity involving monkeys.
Now we're enjoying the luxuries of economy and society, and it's all because we're the guys that got off on the right foot. Number 9, lady gets face ripped off by chimpanzee.
Junky began streaming a variety of games like Minecraft, Black Mesa, and Among Us in late 2019 and 2020, but he took extended breaks in September of 2019, February of 2020, July of 2020, and as of today, he has not streamed since November of 2020. He did continue to collaborate with other creators he had befriended in both the animation and SMP Live community, such as Luke or Something, C-Scoop, and Carson. Junky also created a video for one of Carson's videos, which he uploaded to his own channel. This video was called Every Pretentious Car Commercial Ever, and was the last video Junky ever uploaded on his channel. After this video, Junky rarely collabed with other YouTubers.
You gotta open your eyes to see the true beauty of your surroundings. take in every little detail that goes on beneath the surface. Like this guy with the chicken. Don't drown. I don't know what... That's just two ladybugs fucking. I don't look at them.
At this point, you might be wondering what there is left to talk about. By the fall of 2020, Junky had quit YouTube and Twitch, his main two sources of content creation, and many other creative stories would end after that. However, Junky did remain active on one social media, Twitter. Despite Twitter's horrendous reputation, Junky continued posting on Twitter for the next 6 months. It is here where he would prove himself to be not just a more real creator than many other celebrities, but more real than many other YouTubers who started out on YouTube. Junky Janker's first big certified based Twitter moment came on November 12, 2020, less than a week after his last stream, when he uploaded an 8-second clip of his new PlayStation 5. And I'll just let the video speak for itself.
Hey, we got the fucking, got a brand new baby right here, you know what I'm saying? What?
This clip went viral on Twitter, receiving over 8 million views, 400,000 likes, and 80,000 retweets since it was made, becoming Junky's most viewed video on all of social media. However, this video was a lot less controversial than his next stunt on Twitter. In December, Junky started a tweet about Minecraft YouTuber Dream. The tweet started out lighthearted at first, with just being memes about the YouTuber. However, after taking a 2-month break from Twitter, Junky came back looking for blood. In early March, the Dream drama of the week was that some people were making fun of his merch for looking like ass. The Dream responded in a tweet saying, "People be like, Dream's merch is a smiley face, it's boring. This you?" And attached is a picture of the Nike, Adidas, and Supreme logos. Junky quote-tweeted Dream and directly called him out for this take, saying, "Nike, lab-engineered sports attire for pro athletes. Adidas, performance-oriented gear for soccer gods. Supreme, underground skate brand turned holy grail of streetwear for hypebeast. Dream merch for these MFs." And attached is a picture of a stereotypical nerd wearing Dream merch. Dream responded to Junky's quote tweet by saying, "MF played Diego and Dora and tries to make fun of kids wearing a smile." A response so bad that only Dream's biggest dick rider Bear Bub backed him up on it. Junky then got the last word in by replying to Dream with, "Rate my drip, Mr. 1 out of 7.5 trail," with a picture of a kid in a Diego t-shirt. This tweet was seemingly the end of things, and the exchange kept just been a fun little drama where Dream took another L on a subject that was ultimately unimportant. However, that is not what happened. As you may or may not know, Dream has a bit of a toxic stan community, so they felt that they needed to personally attack and harass Junky Janker, like they did with Happy Heart, Colin Smoke, Josh, Noah Hugbox, Jay Schlatt, Technoblade, John Swan, Casey Tron, Andy, GeoSquare, Ballslover32, Bitzel, okay, you get the idea. But this time, the stans took it further than they ever had before. A few weeks before Junky and Dream had their spat, Junky's dog Rocco tragically passed away of cancer. So, a lot of stans flooded Junky's quote tweets with insults directed at Rocco, along with the usual death threats. Surprisingly, Junky did not seem too fazed by this, and responded by quote tweeting one of the insults with "mental illness," and posted a video of him riding a horse. Meanwhile, Dream had to run to his private Twitter and quickly tell his stans to, not insult people's dead dogs. Ultimately, this situation was not just a major win for Junky, but also hurt Dream's reputation immensely. Public opinion was already turned on him by this point, but how Dream's stans treated Junky gave people indisputable proof that some of Dream's stans were insane. 1 year later, things have not gotten better for Dream and his community. It is also worth reminding once more that Junky is a real celebrity with real roles in real television shows. Brie Larson, Jack Black, and John Krasinski could never call out a YouTube creator for something like bad merch design because they're too scared of hurting their brand and offending people. However, Junky is different. He says what he believes no matter how controversial it may be. Also, some people claim that the reason Junky quit social media was because of this incident, but I do not believe this is the case, as he continued posting on Twitter for months after the drama, even insulting Dream a few more times, but I'll get to that later. Moving on from the Dream drama, Junky was not content with only going after the already disliked Minecraft white boy. 2 days later, YouTube streamer Valkyrae tweeted on her alt account, "I just really worry for my friends and people in this industry. I believe this lifestyle is not only physically demanding, but definitely the most mentally destructive. Balance as well as having a strong support group is important." This tweet received a lot of support from her fans and other streamers. However, one person did not like the tweet too much. Junky quote tweeted Valkyrae and said, "If I worked at the Poo Factory, this tweet would make me go 120 on the highway and close my eyes." Unlike with the Dream tweet, this response did not get very much attention. As far as I am aware, Valkyrie never responded and may have not even seen it. But I bring this tweet up because it illustrates how Junky was becoming a voice of reason in the YouTube community. Valkyrie's tweet was stupid and out of touch, and no one seemed to call her out on it. But despite Junky potentially having the most to lose by going after another massive creator, he still stuck true to his beliefs and called her out anyway. After this moment, Junky took a step back from calling out other creators on Twitter and went back to making the usual shitposts. He did call out girlfriend of professional loser Sinatra, Emiya, for a tweet comparing people complaining about hot tub streamers to people complaining about immigrants stealing jobs in April, but that was it for a few months. But then, Junky made another tweet at Dream in June where he made a joke about Dream being exposed as a fat person. I do not think I can emphasize how insane that tweet is. Imagine if Brie Larson made a tweet where she called the Quarterin or Ethan Klein fat. The tweet would permanently tank her already shaky public image and probably affect her role in many projects she is currently set to work on. It also does not help that the only reason people know Dream is fat is because an image of himself was released to the public without his consent. Despite the potential ramifications Junky would face for calling Dream fat and acknowledging Dream's docs, he did anyway. Whether or not you think what Junky said was funny or offensive, you have to admit that very few celebrities and YouTubers have the balls to say what Junky said. By the time June of 2021 rolled around, however, it was clear at this point that Junky had grown tired of content creation. Along with not uploading or streaming consistently for almost a year, and Junky voicing his distaste for many of the bigger creators in the community, Junky also made several tweets where he implied that he wanted to quit entirely. And on June 15th, 2021, Junky made what is currently his last tweet. He might have remained active on Instagram for a few months, but he has deleted all of his posts and there's nothing on the way back machine to go off of. At some point, Junky changed his Twitter and Instagram handle to his real name, but for the past 10 months, he has been radio silent. I think there are two main reasons why Cantu quit Junky Janker, and they are both factors I have previously mentioned. The first is that he was growing tired of social media, and that's what I have spent the last 5 minutes talking about. The other reason was due to his career in acting. In August of 2021, Cantu was cast in Steven Spielberg's upcoming movie, The Fabelmans. As far as I am aware, Cantu is not the lead actor or anything crazy like that, but it's still a pretty big deal for someone usually cast in television voice roles to be in a Steven Spielberg film. And it further illustrates how seriously Cantu is taking his career in Hollywood. I would also assume that, when you are a Hollywood actor, it is looked down upon to tweet things like, "I'm on 4 Pfizers, 1 Moderna, and both Johnson's RN, I am floating," and "YouTubers were grooming minors like it was double XP weekend," and even, "Sigma boss tip, kill a politician." But what do I know? Ultimately, I hope Nicholas Cantu will be remembered in the YouTube community, not for being a voice actor for major television shows who did YouTube and Twitch as a side gig for a few years, but as one of the only examples of a mainstream celebrity taking content creation on social media seriously, and for having no filter when voicing his distaste for big creators he deemed to be dumb and annoying, despite having way more to risk than any ordinary influencer. I think a lot of creators in the modern era want to be like Cantu but feel like they cannot because they are scared of alienating members of their fanbase. To end this video, I want to go back to the beginning. I mentioned how Cantu did a collaboration with YouTuber Alpharad. A few days ago, Alpharad did another collaboration, only this time it was with Connor Eats Pants, former SMP Live member and current Dream SMP member. Connor has been a pretty controversial member of the Dream SMP due to various jokes he has made, including the tweet, "Drake, handshake, lesbians, lesbians." Connor and Alfred discussed this tweet in the collab where they said,
Also, Connor, I really got to give you credit, and I want it documented, that when you got canceled a little bit ago.
Yes, which time?
I'm trying to remember. It was the one you made a PowerPoint for. Oh, it was the one where I
made the Drake tweet.
Yeah, the Drake tweet.
Classic.
Yes.
I really respect the hell out of that for doubling down on it.
Yes. No, I
Any
appreciate it.
other streamer would have cowered down.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. It was crazy how many the Minecraft streamers whose audience is very upset.
Yeah.
Also said the same thing, but only in private.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to face that wrath.
I want it to be known.
if Nicholas Cantu was able to claim that all of Dream's fans were nerds, call Dream himself fat and make fun of him for hiding it, and say that a dumb tweet Valkyrie made led him to thinking about crashing his car, and still retain a successful career in Hollywood, then I think that the rest of the Minecraft community can stand up for each other in public every once in a while. I am sure by now you have heard of r/place, but if you have not, let me quickly explain. r/place was an April Fool's social experiment conducted in 2017, and again in 2022. and the 2022 version is what I will be talking about today.